We have heard many people saying that grammar is not important just to become fluent speaker. To my point of view, it is true to some extent, but if I say that 100% we can ignore the importance of grammar, no. Without knowing the rule of grammar, you cannot learn English. Definitely, yeah. Here I would say that if you consider grammar as a separate subject, definitely then it's not important, because while you start learning in English now, don't take grammar as a separate subject. No, don't go this way that you first start learning grammar's rule, then you start speaking. No, don't do this way. Actually, the people who are saying that grammar is not important to become fluent speaker, actually they are saying that don't treat grammar as a separate subject. They are already providing you grammar in a form of ready-made sentence structure. Like when you start learning English now, how do you learn? How do you start learning? At initial stage, we start learning with the help of some ready-made sentence structure, right? So, what tests this ready-made sentence structure? These gives us some set of rules. Like, for example, if I have been told, if someone asks, "How are you?" then we have to reply, "I am good." So here we have learned already that we will use am with I. We cannot say I are good. We cannot say I is good. We will reply in that way, I am good. So here we have learned a grammar rule unknowingly, that am is always used with I. So it would not be right to say that grammar is not important to learn English. Yes, grammar is important. It's very important. But don't consider it don't take it as a separate subject. Just learn it, just start consuming grammar initially in the form of some ready-made sentence structure. So unknowingly, without putting extra burden on your head, you would be learning some grammar rule. And definitely, if you completely ignore the importance of grammar, then it might be you start speaking, but it would be something like the way you would be speaking wrong English, the way we speak wrong Hindi. You must have heard many people saying that मुझे गुस्सा आती है, right? They don't know गुस्सा आता है या गुस्सा आती है. Although we get their meaning, what they are saying, what they mean to say, but at the end they are also speaking wrong Hindi. So the same happen in case of English. If you are not aware with the rule of grammar, then how would you be able to speak perfect English or correct English? So when you start learning any new language, okay, don't give 100% attention to its grammar, but to some extent 30-40% you have to give your attention to its rules, and only then you will be able to accurate form of language, right? Otherwise you would be committing mistake. You might be only throwing words in a rough manner. It doesn't mean that you have been fluent speaker. You have to know some rules about it. So that's my point of view, that grammar is important, but its learning style may be quite different. Don't consider grammar as a separate subject from language. Okay, when you start your learning English with the help of some ready-made sentence structure, that time you would be learning grammar rule as well unknowingly. So it's a perfect way to learn grammar rules, and this way you would become perfect fluent speaker. By the time, the more you practice, definitely you will be habitual of delivering sentence effortlessly. Actually, what happens now, why we are so comfortable having conversation in Hindi, because every day, every second we speak in Hindi. So we don't need any effort before delivering any Hindi sentence. We have to put more efforts while delivering a sentence in English, because it's not our habit, it's not our first language. We don't have been in that kind of atmosphere where we would be practicing for a long. No, it's a new language for us. So that's why when it comes to speak in English, we need more courage before delivering any single sentence. So to become fluent speaker, to my point of view, it's a more important consume some ready-made sentence structure and practice more and more. That will make you perfect speaker. This is my point of view. Other people might have some different opinion, so their opinions are also welcomed. That's all from my side. Thank you.